How's it going, everyone? This is Sage. This is my very first Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG market watch, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys didn't watch already, I did upload a channel introduction. You guys can go check that out. And if you guys haven't already, I'd appreciate if you guys subscribe. Brand new channel, starting out May 6th. And yeah, first let's get into some news. So, first news we have, let's move down here. The first news we have is the new Lost Art promotions. So we have, 8 new Lost Arts that are going to be coming to Europe and NA. This is a NA website. So we have Treeborn Frog, Double Trap Hole, Eldritch, alternate art, Ultimate Offering. This one's huge. This card's been around since the dawn of the game in the TCG, and we're finally getting the original art. Ultimate Offering to go with it, which is a new common out of one of the newer sets. Exodia Necros Lost Art is going to be so cool. Watt Cancel. I'm really excited for this one. If you guys don't know, this is Ojama Yellow being electrocuted. And for the longest time, what we had in the TCG was just a little circle with a slash and a lightning bolt. That was our Watt Cancel. And this is Gimmick Puppet Dreary Doll, in anticipation of the new Gimmick Puppet support coming in Infinite Forbidden. It also mentions down below that we're getting a rewave of the Monster Reborn Lost Art. So this is going to be similar to like how DMG got the Lost Art rewaved. There's 2 different versions. I assume all that's going to set this Monster Reborn apart from the original is that it's going to have a different set number. But I can't imagine them adding anything else to it to try to differentiate it. So you'll just have to be aware of the set numbers when you're looking to buy Monster Reborn. Like if you want the OG one, you'll have to look for the OG set number. And if you want the new one, you'll just look for the new set number. So this should be pretty cool. And since we're talking about Lost Arts, let's hop on over to Monster Reborn and check it out. So Monster Reborn has pretty steadily been the most expensive Lost Art. Couldn't tell you why. Oh my god, there's been a copy for 75 that sold. Why was there a copy for 75 sold 2 days ago? Can anybody tell me, please? Let me refresh. TCG Player lately, so they just did this new update with filters at the top. Yeah, and it's 75 bucks. Wow. Please don't pay 75 bucks for this. It's literally getting rewaved, so the price of this one will go down. Maybe not substantially, but I'm expecting like 25 to 30 bucks instead of the 38 to 40 that it looks to be sitting at. This is one that I need to pick up for my Lost Art collection. I'm trying to get a playset of every Lart. And I actually don't have any Monster Reborns currently, just because they've always been expensive. If we look at the 1 year. This is for light play, even. And the lowest it hit was about 28. And yeah, it's just never been worth it to me to get this, since I would never run it. It's just a collection piece. So I'm really happy that they're rewaving this. So, good on you. Please bring this down. Next thing I want to look at is Upstart Goblin. So this is a card that recently came back to 3 on our ban list. I think it was 2 lists ago. And this is a card that I suspect may be in Rarity Collection 2, or it would make a really good option. As you can see, Upstart only has a few different holo printings. Has a Turbo Pack, Super, High Rarity being Ultra from Yugi's World. Then it has another Super and Secret Slayers. And then a ton of commons, the random Maximum Gold Rare. But like infinite commons from Magic Ruler, Spell Ruler 25th, Worldwide, you know, you get it. But all of these cards, even the like beat up commons, are at least $1. And with this at 3 now, I suspect that this could be a really good time to give it a new high rarity in the quarter century, the PCR, the PUR, Plat Secret. Give this a secret. It's a really good option, I feel, for Rarity Collection 2, and I'd really, really love to see this. While we're talking about old spells that have always been value, let's hop on over to Toon Table of Contents. Now, anyone who's been selling cards for a while knows that this card has always been at least $1 for every single print of it. There's one card, or one version of this in particular, that I want you to take a look at. All the commons are like 2 to 3s, But then we come over here, Speed Duel Tournament Pack 1 Super Rare. 37 listings, that's about $1.50 to $2. This is a tournament pack, a Speed Duel card, so it will have the little Speed Duel stamp on it, which, honestly, some people have an issue with it. I have no issue with it. In fact, you don't really see it when it's in the sleeve. But if we look at sales, looks like somebody picked up 16 on May 3rd at $2.32. But this card moves playsets. It's not too frequently, but this is a limited card. Like, it's in a Speed Duel product, which makes it limited already, and then it's in a tournament pack, which makes it even more difficult. So these, I suspect, will go up, especially with them being supers. If we look at everything else here, we have other supers, about $2 for Dark Saviors. We have rares that are $2. Common that's $3.50 from a Speed Duel deck. Another rare, but that's Yu-Gi-Oh's World. That's fine. Another common from a Speed Duel deck that's like $2.50 for no random reason. There's no reason that a foil print of this card should be under like $3 or $4. So I'd recommend getting these. I'm not a financial advisor. Do what you will with your own money. I won't tell you what to do, and I'm not responsible for any of your losses. Another card that I stumbled upon, I found 9 copies of this in my bulk. Buster Whelp of the Destruction Swordsman from Bosch. It's a solo print. And for some reason, this card's like steady $2.50, $3.50. Like, see, if we look at the light play, it's like over 3. Near mint unlim, 3, 4. And then we get into the first eds. First eds are like $4.50. I don't know why this card's so expensive. I'm pretty sure just because it's Buster Blader and it's a solo print. But if you guys know more on this, please let me know. I have way too many copies of this, and I have no clue why they're actually money. Because even with Buster Blader right now is seeing a little bit of play versus Tempai Dragons to try to stop it. But I'm pretty sure this doesn't even get ran. So I have zero clue why this is even being ran to begin with. So, who knows? Another card that I wanted to look at. This is a card that I have to pick up. I did not have this in my ban binder. I was not ready for the sudden spike when I got unbanned. So this was around 50 for a while. It's pretty nice seeing it level out at around 25 to 30. A couple copies of 28 before we get up to 29, 29, 31. I would probably take a gamble on these, like, lower rated, but a lot of these guys have 0%, 99.1, 0. So do advise if you're going to be shopping with non-verified sellers on the platform. But yeah, you can find this on Whatnot also. If you guys join using my referral link in the description, you guys will get a $15 credit to use on my shows. Sadly, it can only be used on my shows. But yeah, this should be able to help you guys out. Stop by. I have way too many cards that I need to sell. I'm live about 3 to 5-ish days a week. As for cards that are way too expensive, Punishment Dragon. Why are these selling at 30? This is a very likely candidate for OTS or Battles of Legend reprint in June. I'm pretty sure the new OTS comes out in June as well. But here we're sitting $30 for unlims and first eds. I have one copy of this card. I got it when I purchased a Lightsworn deck off a fellow from Facebook. And yeah, I never expected this would have been 30. If we look at sales, it's frequently selling one-ofs. That's all you need. You only need one. You're not going to run 3 of this card. So people are picking up their copies, and they're getting, playing the new Lightsworn deck. The new Lightsworn deck seems really fun. I'm really glad that deck got some support. That deck was one of my favorites back in the day. More Rarity Collection 2. This card and this deck is seen play in Kashtira. I actually saw a Kashtira Tistina deck. Jesse Cotton had tweeted something about it. Like, Kashtira Tistina, dude. I don't know whoever's cooking that, but whoever it is, shout out to you. Insane that somebody's actually making Tistina work. But this copy of the Field Spell for cash is about $21, $22. This is getting reprinted like 3 weeks from now. This is confirmed, and it has been since we got the news of Rarity Collection 2. So if you have these, please get rid of them. They will easily tank down to $5 when the Rarity Collection 2 comes out, if not lower. We saw the same thing with all of the cards in Rarity Collection 1. Even like high-end OTS ultis like Imperm and Droplet, they all crashed. The higher-end stuff, the ultis, they did rebound. However, when Rarity Collection 2 comes out, this will not be high rarity anymore. This will be OG Secret, but people will prefer their quarter centuries or PCRs or PURs, Plat Secrets. They will not typically go for the OG Secret. More of the value will be held in the quarter century. So if you do have this, I do recommend selling it, even if you can get like 17, 18 bucks just to undercut some of these guys and get rid of it quicker. I recommend you do so sooner rather than later. I wanted to check in on the latest Speed Duel product. This did not release in EU or Australia, New Zealand, so this is like an NA only Speed Duel product. I did not expect Baby Sarasaurus to be out on top. Honestly, I expected Prisma and Sakuretsu Armor to be toward the top. Sakuretsu Armor mainly for past formats, and Prisma because this is a new high rarity for Prisma. Prisma does have an Ultra, but the Ultra, I think it's still the most expensive version of Prisma, but this is technically the high rarity. But a lot of people have Speed Duel Ick, and they will not buy it. Oh, it has a stamp. It has a stamp, and it's a Speed Duel right here. I don't want it. Speed Duel Secrets, in my opinion, look really good, and they feel really good, too. So yeah, Prisma, $5. Can get them for $4. Like, go for it. I do need to pick up a set of this Light Play of 50. I assume that's foreign language. But yeah, we have quite a few at sub 4 for LPs before near mints get up to around 5, 5.5. Multiple playsets available, so it's not like this card is struggling. Dabbers has 9 Light Play copies for sub 4, so that's not too bad of a deal. Yeah, I need to pick these up. MST Secrets look pretty good. I did buy the Gaia plates. I bought a personal playset for just in case I decide to play Edison. I did have the Ulti and an OG Ultra, both on limbs. Those will be on my show on May 15th. If you guys are watching this before May 15th, go to my Whatnot, bookmark my show. You guys can come over here. It's the show. High end. It'll be May 15th at 5 p.m. Central. I highly recommend you show up. We're going to be auctioning off a unlimited Black Rose Dragon Ultimate Rare, unlimited Power Tool Dragon Ghost, and an unlimited Ancient Fairy Dragon, along with like several dozen other ultis, a ton of Rarity Collection, high rarities like PCRs, quarter centuries, Plat Secrets, and then we're also going to have some old school vintage, like First Ed original foils. We're also going to have a Duel Master's Guide Dark Paladin, and a ton of other stuff, so highly recommend you guys jump over here. You guys can find the link down below, and please, please bookmark the show. You do not want to miss it. Oh, where were we? Yeah, we were talking about this stuff. Even the common Prismas are kind of worth it. Prisma's always been a card that's worth a couple of bucks for every single printing, and it does see play from time to time. We saw this in Gate Guardian. Surprisingly, it spiked a lot for Gate Guardian. And what was the last deck we saw it in? I think we might have seen it in... I think Gate Guardian might have been the only thing that played it recently. Fossil Dinos at sub a buck are also pretty nice. Fossil Dig Secret, I don't know why they did this. We just got Fossil Dig in 7 new rarities. No clue why they did it. The Arcana Force reprints here, getting 2 secrets, it does kind of lead me to believe that Arcana Force will be the 3rd archetype in the OCG Light Duelist set. But we'll have to wait. So far we know Tachyon and the Trickstars, but we do not know what the 3rd archetype is. Hopefully we get some new news on that soon. But yeah, this product, Not too bad, but again, it's speed duel, so it's not going to perform pretty as well as like main set TCG or even like offset. But yeah, if you're into speed duels, definitely pick up the secrets. Some of the commons can be good too. I do see Prisma going up long term. Gaia Plate even might go up long term if it sees more play in Edison. And even some of these commons could be really good penny stonks in the long run. Wanted to look at Battles of Legend Chapter 1. We're a few months out since the release, and I wanted to go specifically into Yubel, both of the versions of Yubel, the Gold Ultra and the Silver, because these have significantly increased. These were like $3 on pre-order, so if you guys got them during pre-order, you win. Like, these are way, way up. $12 light play, 1 copy before it's quickly $14, $15. Lowest playsets are available at $14.75, so you're paying $45 for a playset of Yubel. I think you only run one OG Yubel in the Yubel deck, but don't quote me on that. I haven't quite looked at deck list yet. I'm not too interested in playing the deck until the Phantom of Yubel, the new fusion, comes out, which we should be seeing in Terminal World. That's the expectation, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. If you guys just need a copy of Yubel, you guys can come over here and get the Silver Ultra for $9 as opposed to $15. Silver Ultra is literally ultra rare, just the name is Silver. I don't know why people hate the Silver Ultra, honestly. Silver Ultra looks really clean. Yeah, 10 copies available, $8.79, $9. Just pick up one if you need it. It's not gonna hang around. I could see this going to like 15 once we get Phantom of Yubel. I wouldn't be too surprised by that. Even like Mally's here are like $5 since he came back to 3. That's kind of wild. I'm assuming the Silvers are sub 3, which wouldn't shock me. Judgment, just get the original Ultra or get the Battles of Legend Armageddon. Like, you don't need the short printed Ultra out of Battles of Legend Chapter 1. Same thing with Trishula over here. You don't need the short print, just get the OG Ultra, get the secret. Same with Darkness Metal. This is a silver, and here's the gold. The gold is about $6. You don't need them, just pick up the OGs. It'll be better for you in the long run. Time Lord, I'm kind of surprised to see this at around 6. It did shoot up to about 10 there for a while when it was being hyped up for Tenpai. I think Tenpai still plays it. But yeah, seeing it about 6 when it was sub $1 for the longest time makes me pretty happy. This is a card that I do recommend picking up. This card is tanked severely over the last year. This is the Dark Magician out of Battles of Chaos, the special one, the 25th anniversary original Bandai art is what this is based on. And you're seeing last sales at 68, 72, and LP at 55, and lowest listings here, aside from the Spanish, are we're seeing a light play at 62, 65, 69, 70 is your lowest near mint. So it's like, this 62 isn't awful. If you just want a binder copy, that's what you need, is a $62 one. This is a really sick looking art. I'd love to get the Bandai card someday. I just recently started collecting those. And yeah, I think this would be a really good card to go in on, just because it's limited. It was like, what was the ratio, like 1 per case or something? It was really low. I've seen people open tons of this product and just never pull the DM. And then, speaking of DM, I wanted to check in on the Magicians of Bonds and Unity, since we have all 4 of them out in the TCG now. And this one, out of Duelist Nexus, the green one, this one's $90 for the lowest. I would not be surprised if these other 3 try to catch up. Granted, the green one from Duelist Nexus is the original print of this. But if you get one, you might as well just collect all 4. So I wouldn't be surprised if these hit 80s, 90s, and all go to like 150 over time. They are coming out with the Dragon of Pride and something or other. That's going to be in the next 4 core sets, starting with Infinite Forbidden. So people who collect this will likely go for those 4 also, and they're all going to be quarter century exclusive also, just like the Magicians. That about wraps it up for today. I recommend you guys go check out the Whatnot. go bookmark my show on May 15th. Go over to Linktree. I have all of my links here. This is a link for the YouTube channel, my Whatnot referral link, my TCG player store. I do have my own Discord. I have to add the Discords for YGO Fresh Off the Press and Team Sagarasso in here. I do run both of those, so you guys can catch me there too. Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. I'm not on those as often anymore, but I do want to start uploading to TikTok eventually. Twitch, I just haven't been in the mood to play games, so I haven't been over there on Twitch doing anything. And yeah, again, shout out to Jay of YGO Fresh Off the Press and Thomas of Team Sagarasso. Love you guys. Thanks for pushing me to create this YouTube channel. I really appreciate you. I'm really excited to see what happens and how this channel grows. And that's about it for today. I hope you guys have a good day. Stay hydrated, stay safe, and we'll see you later. Have a good one, and tune in next time.